Someone shows you anger, if you smile at them, what you think's gonna happen? They'll be like, what the hell? Why am I being so rude to this nice person? And even if they don't think like that, you'll feel better than showing evil with evil. Don't put fire on fire, because I've done that a lot, especially with my mom, and it's not good. You gotta be nice. You gotta smile more. Smile, bitch. Whatever that song says, you gotta smile more, for sure, for sure. Sheesh. What's good, TV land? Break yourself, fool. Before the sunrise. In my sunrise, you keep coming up. On every smoky situation. What's good, TV land? It's a little chilly, a little nipply, but I got this GoPro to protect my nipples. But we got a beautiful day. If you've been stressing, you've been going through some shit, just come outside and enjoy nature. Put on you a jacket. Just listen to that. I know not everybody's lucky to have a lake in their backyard, but God gave you all the things you should be grateful for. So just go outside, go ground, go get some energy, or just be at peace and just pray. If you're going through tough times like everybody else, just pray. God will answer your prayers, but you got to feel it in your heart. And you got to really want that shit. You can't just be like, oh, God, help me make some money for my business. God, help me do this. No, you got to say, God, help me get the knowledge so I can get more people to help me get more business. You got to pray for knowledge, pray for strength, for courage, for bravery. You can't just say, God, help me get money. He's got to give you the qualities, and then you'll get the money. But you got to have the will and determination, and then he will bless you. You can't just pray and then hope it happens. Sometimes you can't rush life either. You got to just sit back, enjoy, smell the roses, as they say. Smell the roses. I guess these are my roses. They smell like. They smell like. If you've been distracted by the media like most, this is your sign to make a change. It only takes one step at a time. You don't need to take the big leap. Just take baby steps, but make sure you don't take one step forward, 2 steps back. It needs to be 5 steps forward and maybe 1 step back, if that. We don't need no steps back in 2024. We're only elevating. If you're still alive, you're still breathing, God's got purpose. He's got a purpose for you. You need to get out, modern day slave, and you need to get out the matrix and be the kings and queens God meant for us to be. You need to help your brother. You need to stop being envious. Stop going out and doing dumb shit. You need to think about shit before you do it. God meant for us to serve others and help others, not serve yourself. So let's rise as one and be the change you wish to see in the world. Let's get out the matrix. The way the United States is going, they don't give a shit about us, but we got to give a shit about us. We got to unite as the people. We the people. What happened to that? That don't mean shit no more. You got to help your brothers and sisters see and open their eyes and unreveal. We've been covering for so long. And now people can't even see. They just go on with their modern day life and they don't give a shit. Look at that bald eagle. Oh man, I wish my Zoom would work. I hope he comes over here, God. That'd be crazy. Come land him right here. Bring him over here, Lord. Ooh, he's on that tree over there. I'm putting this video in God's hands. It has no hashtags, no nothing. So if God wants you to see it, you're gonna see it, and it's on you to make a change, and on you to do something about it. If you don't think you'll make a difference, I don't think I'll make a difference voting. But all the old people say, nah, your one vote counts, because if you don't vote, you're going against all the other people, or if that makes sense. So if you don't make a change, then you let an evil win. That's basically what I think about it. So you gotta just one smile, one thank you, one, oh, you look beautiful today. Anything compliment. It can't be lustful. You gotta actually mean it. Oh, you look good. You look, oh yeah. And then they gonna be happy and they gonna say it back probably. You never know. Or the next day they might be happier. You never know how much what you could do could help somebody. If any of you know Tupac, he's probably one of my biggest inspirations. He got thug life tatted on him. And most of y'all would think he's just thug doing that shit. But nah, thug life means the hate you give little infants fucks everyone. And if you know what that means, it means you don't take care of the little kids, they gonna come the big kids and they're not gonna give a F. They're not gonna give a shit about the world, just like everybody else don't give a shit because nobody cared about the infants. They all crack babies, not all crack babies, but the crack babies really don't give a fuck because their parents didn't give a fuck about them. They didn't have nobody to care about them. But if they had that one person touch their heart, one person love them, it could change their life. Change their one spiral, that one killer, that one murderer, that one thief. If they had someone care for them, you never know. You never know. So all it takes is one person to change the world, and we have to start. And like I said, I didn't put no hashtags on this, so if you see this, it's meant to be. God meant for you to see this. Now it's your turn to make a change. Your turn to get better. Your turn to smile at somebody today. If someone shows you anger, shows you grief, if you smile at them, what you think's gonna happen? They'll be like, what the hell? Why am I being so rude to this nice person? And even if they don't think like that, you'll feel better than showing evil with evil. Don't put fire on fire, because I've done that a lot, especially with my mom, and it's not good. You gotta be nice. You gotta smile more. Smile, bitch. Whatever that song says, you gotta smile more, for sure, for sure. Come on, son, where you at? Damn, I'm gonna go see that eagle in a second. Just think about your siblings. You want your siblings doing all that shit, killing and murdering and stealing, being mean to people and shit, elders and shit? Nah, bro, that shit's dead, bro. I used to be a bully, even my little ass. I used to bully because I thought it was cool, and I thought I could be cool with the cool kids and shit, and it's not cool. I started seeing the special ed kids. They can't do shit for themselves, and people would bully them, and I'm like, you know what, this ain't cool, bro. I gotta stick up for somebody that can't stick up for themselves. So since middle school, I used to be bullied too, and that's why I became a bully, because I didn't want to be bullied. And that's the only way back in the day you couldn't be bullied, is if you were a bully, or you ran with the bullies. And one day I just changed, and since I was a cool kid, they wouldn't do nothing to me when I tell them to stop bullying the kids. They would just be like, oh, okay. And you never know, I could have changed them. I don't know, but it takes one person, and then people will see that, and then they'll start changing. And that's facts. That's big facts. Sometimes it takes getting on your knees too. If the Lord ain't answering, you got to get on your knees and start praying. Don't get on your knees and start doing that nasty shit. Hell no. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I used to have a porn addiction and a sex addict. Just like ASAP Rocky says, I got a fucking problem. He ain't kidding, bro. That lust will it'll lead you on a dirty, dirty life. So last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I think I'm like almost a month I ain't beat my meat. But I had to get on my knees and pray to the Lord to take that away from me. Take away that lustful sin. Take away that wanting to go fuck a girl and then go beat my meat and then be good. Like, take it all away, and I haven't even wanted to fuck nobody. I ain't wanted to be beating my meat or nothing. And I've been like that since I was like 14, and I'm 22 right now. So either I be fucking or I be doing that shit. But some people do it 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. I was doing it like once a day, and that to me, that's crazy. Once a day, but 7 times a day, you got a real problem if you're doing that. And I know some people, but I ain't gonna call you out. But you got to check yourself, and I hope God touches your heart, and I hope God will help you and heal you from that lustful sinness. But yeah, you got to get on your knees, and you got to pray. You got to ask the Lord. You got to beg the Lord. I begged the Lord to take that shit away, because it was hurting me. Every time I do that shit, I would think after, who's watching me up there? My grandparents, my people that passed away, my aunt. And speaking of my aunt, rest in peace, Aunt Sherry, I love you. I wish I could have healed you, but you changed my life. So in honor of her, if I somehow get 420,000 views or 4.2 million subs this year, by the end of the year, I'm gonna shave my hair and donate it. Restart, go bald. I'm gonna do it. I've been wanting to do it. I got a lot of, they say your hair carries what you did on through the years, and I gotta restart. So if you can get me to 4.2 million subs, that would be crazy. But the Lord makes miracles happen, and I know it's possible. Anything's possible with Christ. You just gotta do it. Do it and pursue it. Dang, that's a shirt quote. Don't steal that from me because I'm about to copyright that hoe. Do it and then pursue it. And be gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude. Be grateful for everything God gives you because he could have took you away whenever he wants. Be grateful you got this day today. Be grateful you got to take another breath. Because I know a lot of people that didn't. And rest in peace. All I know is you gotta love your brothers and sisters. Even the people you don't know, bro. Just show some love. It's gonna change their life for sure. Because they might not have gotten shown love their whole life. And that one thing you do to them could affect their whole life. It could spark something in them that you didn't even know. You could spark a holy fire. Anyways, I love y'all, my brothers and sisters. And just know, the love and affection you show someone today could change their life. The smile you give someone today could brighten up their whole life, and they haven't had a smile probably from anybody ever. You never know. Some people get hate their whole life, and your one smile that you give them, and they might love you forever after that. You showed them something that nobody showed them, and you know what? That's gonna change someone's life. Trust me. Go out today and show someone some love, and I guarantee you 100%. They might not show you it back today, but it's gonna spark something in their heart. God's not going to let them be touched by a holy person and let them be evil or nothing. God's going to let them show love too. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I love you if nobody loves you. I love you regardless. You got to show love. And I've been showing love. I don't know why. I don't know why I've showed eternal love or love to everybody. Even people that don't love me, I show them love, and I never knew why, but I think it's because God's in all of us. God's in me, God's in everyone, so I show love to God, you know what I mean? So I gotta show love to my people. But it's not, don't think you gotta show love to get something back. You gotta just do it out of the integrity of your heart. You gotta do it out of the love out of your heart. You gotta be selfless. And sometimes that's hard, being a selfish person, to be selfless. But I hope this message touches someone's heart today. I ain't trying to reach a lot of people. I'm just trying to help a few people, because if I reach 2 or 3 people, them 3 people can go reach someone else, and that'll be 6. And then them other 3 people can go touch someone else. And you know, it's a domino effect. And all you got to do is help one person, and that one person can tell 2 people. And then bam. Now you're starting a chain reaction. God's chain reaction. Let's start it. I love you. One love. And don't forget, I and I, Rastafari.